Hey there, I'm back. The Revelation Christian is here after a lot of rest and relaxation and recharging. I tell you, doing this for so long and actually having the 10 kings finally come to fruition and seeing King Frederick the 10th rise to the crown is pretty exciting. I didn't realize for so long, 10 years of doing this type of work, how exhausting it really is, and then having to give my health some attention and just really did some self-reflecting to just unplug and recharge for the month of February, which I needed. Now, let's get back to work because there's a lot of things to discuss and review. We're going to shift gears on this channel, on this website, or in this content. We're going to cover a lot more than just the book of Revelation now because the 10 kings are here, and I want us to all be familiar with where we are right now. So let's go over and review once more. So currently we are here with the rise of the 10th king. The 10th king is here. The 10th king is King Frerderick the 10th of Denmark. And we found that this seals the deal from everything that I've been advocating everyone to watch. Now, we're at the era where we talk about the scriptures in Revelation 17, verse 12, where it says the 10 kings. Actually, let's just read it. It says, the 10 kings which you saw, the 10 horns which you saw are 10 kings who have not received a kingdom as of yet, but they receive authority for 1 hour as kings with the beast. So this interpretation, this is the 10 kings that we've been watching. And again, to reiterate, the 10 kings are derivatives of what was once the East or Western Roman Empire. Now, of the East-West Roman Empire, which is what we present day call Europe and the Middle East, there's only one place in those two regions where there are 10 monarchs. That is Europe. Okay. And when I say Middle East, I mean from Turkey, all the way from Lebanon, Syria, Iraq, down to Jerusalem or Israel, all the way to Egypt and curving to the north of Africa. So we're talking about that. We're not talking about the UAE. We're not talking about as far as Kuwait. Okay. We're talking about what was ruled by the Eastern Roman Empire. So as we can see, these European nations, these are the 10 European nations today in our modern era where there are 10 monarchs and there are 10 kings. Finally, there are 10 kings here. So seeing that this prophecy has now come to pass, which is also mentioned in Daniel, what we need to watch for is this prophecy that speaks of the 10 horns who have received no kingdom as of yet, but they will receive authority for 1 hour as kings with the beast. 1 hour means 1 day. If you just go to the next chapter in Revelation 17, the angel tells you 1 hour means 1 day. Okay. But what we're looking for more significant than that is this part. The 10 horns will receive a power and authority with Pope Francis. So it's really subjective when we're trying to figure out what does this portion mean. They have no kingdom as of yet, but they receive authority as for 1 hour with the kings of the beast. So we see that most of the monarchs in Europe are figureheads. They have their own parliaments, prime ministers who really give the orders over their military, but they're more figureheads, the royals. So something happens here where they have not received no kingdom as of yet, but they're going to receive authority. Now, the only authority monarchs have is the power to wield warfare, to issue orders to their military power. But for some reason or another, something happens where these 10 kings will receive authority. And when they receive this authority, Pope Francis will be present with them. So there's lots of speculation of that they have received no kingdom as of yet, but they will receive authority for 1 hour, or in other words, 1 day. So we can speculate on who, what, when, where, why about that portion where it says they receive no kingdom as of yet, but they receive authority. We can talk endlessly about what that could be. But from the most important thing of all is that Pope Francis will be present at some ceremony where we see these 10 kings will receive authority and Pope Francis will be present. And from what I'm reading, having a very good understanding about monarchy, culture, and tradition and protocol, this ceremony is going to be a ceremony where these 10 monarchs are going to receive an authority that they don't have currently, but they will receive it in this ceremony in which Pope Francis will be present. So that's what we're looking for, is the 10 monarchs to receive authority in which Pope Francis will be present. And so this will fulfill this verse here, verse 13, where they receive power and authority with Pope Francis. So that's where we are right now. Everything else prior to this has been fulfilled. So this is what we're looking to now. Pope Francis is the key to all of this. So there's a lot of nuance and there's a lot of conversations we can have about, they have received no, they have, the 10 kings have received no kingdom as of yet, but they receive authority. So there's a lot of nuance about that. But from my understanding, as Europeans don't, the monarchs issue declare war, rather the parliaments, the prime ministers do. But for some reason or other, some ceremony, something kicks in where they receive authority, and Pope Francis will be present with them. So that's where we are right now, and that's where we're going to continue to look at, and I'm going to keep you posted on that and what I think could change or what could happen to move this event into motion. So again, thank you for watching. If you've not already done so, please make sure you do like, subscribe, leave me a comment. I love to know your thoughts, or visit my website for more and join a community of other prophecy watchers and prophecy students looking to these prophecies come to fulfillment. Thanks again.